the thing that has really struck on a chord, I recall the first time I got pulled over by the cops and I got guns drawn on me. It was a junior year in high school. And I remember having that conversation with my dad. And after the fact, my dad was kind of taken back and he was like, this was one of the reasons why we moved from Louisiana to North Carolina, to Charlotte. It's because it was to better suit our kids and give them every opportunity possible. So he literally sat there and said, I failed you as a father because I felt like something like this would never have happened to me. And I recall, especially with my kids, you know, it's strange to like sit in the car with your kids and sit there and explain to them, if you get pulled over, roll all your windows down, turn the music on, turn the music down, turn the light, put your hands on the steering wheel. To my kids, to my boys that was like 8 and 12, it's like, those are the things that you have to do.
I don't have a fear, but I have a concern. Even when I walk down to check my mailbox, I make sure I have my phone, I make sure I have my ID, and it's an uncomfortable feeling. And it's that decision, it's that question. I had a conversation with my daughter. We were in CVS one day, and because of all of the quote unquote Karen stuff going on, it's made me a little paranoid and concerned. So I told Kai, I was like, hey, wherever in the situation, you make sure, we handle this the right way. And it's unfortunate now that we have to say, you make sure you film it.
Exactly.
You make sure you film it. And just hearing myself say that, just so awkward, but you make sure you film it and then we'll handle the situation accordingly. And she kind of laughed at first and I was like, no, seriously. She's like, no, I know. And it's those type of conversations that we've talked. And, and I know my younger kids, when we start to get into these situations and talk, Ricardo, we talked briefly about one of the best decisions I've made as a father is if I'm ever in the area or close to a situation, a site like where Rayshard Brooks was murdered, I want to take my kids there and just be there, be on the scene, witness it at its worst. And we got the chance to do that, and it made me feel great because for her to see the history and see what's changing her generation and the world right now.
Yep.
Like that building and George Floyd and like the laundry list of young black people being murdered for just senselessly and it's unfortunate.